Hi people, in today's video we're going to do a swapping screen time video for reading. So I have seen a lot of videos out there of people swapping screen time for book time basically. So instead of going on their phone, they're gonna go read a book. And I wanted to do this too, but I also do a lot of work on my phone, and I do reading on my phone, and when I do some chores around the house, I usually watch a YouTube video or something on my phone. So I was thinking, well, it's not really fair that way, and also I probably won't be able to make all the screen time if I just take all of the screen time. But I saw that you can also look per app how much screen time a day you're taking. So that got me thinking, well, there's this one app that I use way too often, that I should not use that often, that I spend way too much time on. And especially in the last few weeks, I've been spending a lot of time on this app. And of course, I'm talking about TikTok. And TikTok kind of gets you stuck on the couch. You're like, okay, one more. It's the endorphins that it's releasing by these tiny small videos of only a minute or something. So I thought, let's do that for a week. I'm going to swap my TikTok screen time for reading, and hopefully at the end of the week I will have read more books so that I can get through my November TBR, which is lengthy again, and also hopefully not be on TikTok as much. So yeah, let's go do that for a week. Hi, it's Saturday, and today I have a really embarrassing TikTok time on my phone, and that's 4 hours. No, I'm not kidding. 4 hours and 38 minutes. So as you can see, it's dark already. My husband has gone with a friend to the movies, and then they're gonna grab a bite afterwards. So I'm home alone, and 4 hours is a lot, but I lit some candles. I should probably turn on the light, and got myself a wine, and I'm just going to read for as long as I can, and then later tonight I will probably read some in bed. But as it's already 6 o'clock, I don't know if I can actually make 4 hours and 40 minutes. But it's also Saint Martin today, which is kind of a festival. Well, it's a thing. It's kind of like trick-or-treating. The kids come over to your door and you give them candy after they sang you a song. So, and they make little lanterns in school for this occasion. So it's very cute. And so yeah, I'm expecting some kids at the door. So I'm just going to have a cozy night today. And I am on I'm not on fourth, wait. I am on The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, and I'm somewhere in the 300s pages. So it's a very thick book with very little letters. The font is very tiny, but I do expect to be able to read more than 100 pages in these 4 hours. So that way, I believe I'm almost at page 400, so that way I should be at page 500 by the end of today. And yeah, then it would be almost finished. Then I could probably finish it tomorrow, and that will really help me further my November TBR for it. So yeah, let's just go. I turned on the light, and let me tell you a little bit about The Name of the Wind. So I am on page 389, and this is about a exceptional man who led an exceptional life, and he is telling his life story to this storyteller, I believe. It's high fantasy, so you know, there's magic, and it's in another country, another land, another realm. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it this far in. I think it will be a very high ranked read for me. Maybe even 5 stars, but I don't know yet because I'm I guess it's about 2/3 of the way in, so pretty far, but it's still got a long way to go. So yeah, as I said, it's just about this man telling his life story. So you get chapters from his youth and then chapters from present time where he is telling the story. And yeah, right now we're still in his youth. He's attending a magic university right now, and this is the chapter I'm on where he meets the love of his life. So that's very exciting, and I'm really enjoying it. So let's see if I can manage to read this book for 4.5 hours. I think I should be able to. It is 6:30 right now, so I mean, yeah, I'd have to read until 11 this evening, which is manageable, but it's very hard for me to focus on one thing for that long, but we will see what happens. And I'm really enjoying it right now. So as you can hear, I've got some ambience music on, which really helps me focus on the reading as well. So yeah, let's just go read. So it's 7:30 and I decided to go upstairs and turn off all the lights in the house so that no one will come to my door anymore. Or at least if they do, I can just kind of pretend like I'm not there, because well, I don't think anyone will come anymore, because usually the people come between 6 and 7, 8:30. I mean 7:30 is really probably when you should expect the last people to come to your door. I decided to go upstairs because I already put my dog to bed, and his little crate is actually in the hallway next to the front door, and every time someone comes to the door he just barks and barks and barks. And so just now 2 kids came to the door, and you know, they sang their song, and my dog just kept barking and barking, and it's just, it's too awkward for me. I cannot handle it. So I decided to just go upstairs. I got my wine here. Yeah, and the bedroom is actually at the back of the house, so no one will notice that my light is on. I'm just going to keep reading. The timer is now at 3 hours and 43 minutes. So I've read for not even an hour yet, but it's only 7:30, so I can read. I have a lot of time to keep reading. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. I'm now on page 402, so hopefully I can make it past page 500 by the end of tonight. I'm going to go and read now. Hi guys, it's 9:30 and I'm still on, of course, I'm still on The Name of the Wind. The timer is at 3 hours and 15 minutes right now, so I still have a long way to go. I'm not going to be able to finish today, I already know. But I know that tomorrow will be a shorter time span, so I'm going to add any time that I don't do today to tomorrow's time. My husband came home, so I just went downstairs and sat with him for about an hour, just to, you know, have some quality time. I'm back in bed right now, and there's a chance of seeing the northern lights tonight, so I really want to open my curtains, but also I want to read, so I have to have my light on, and anyone can see from outside in to my room and see me sitting here in the bed, which I don't want for obvious reasons. And also, if the light's on, I'm not going to be able to look outside, so just going to have to open the curtains once I am done reading. I would really love to see the Northern Lights. It's very strange. In the last year or so, we've been able to see the Northern Lights here a few times, which, as far as I know, is not normal. Like, I'm not in Scandinavia right now. So that's weird, but anyway, I'm going to read now for at least another hour, maybe 2. So let's get on to that. It's 11. There's 2.5 more hours on the clock. I am on page 429, and I'm going to open my curtains and watch for the Northern Lights, because I've never seen them in my life before, and you know, I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity as it presents itself. So I'm just going to read more tomorrow. Good night and see you tomorrow. Good morning. Today's Sunday, and there's still 2 hours and 27 minutes on the clock from yesterday, but it is just past 10 right now. And today, like last week on Sunday, this is still way too much time on TikTok, but I spent 1 hour and 18 minutes on TikTok. So I'm just going to add that to the 2 hours and 27 minutes, which would make 3 hours and 45 minutes, I believe. Yeah. So I should be able to do that today, because, well, I'm going to read right now for, you know, however long I feel like it before I'm going to get ready. And then, you know, it's Sunday, so I'm going to do the whole Sunday reset thing, and during that time I will listen to an audiobook, and then afterwards I'm going to go on a walk in this around the lake, which my husband and I do every week. And you know, after that I will be free for the whole day, so I will be able to read The Name of the Wind again after that. So I'm going to start off with The Name of the Wind again. I am on page 428, which is chapter 63, and I'm really enjoying this one. I guess I'm 3/4 of the way through, and this should be just a really cozy and fun read for now. So I put on a ambience music thingy on the TV, and I'm just going to read while I drink my tea. Friday and it's 11 and there's still 2 hours and 15 minutes on my clock, so obviously I won't be able to read that today, but yeah, I will read for another hour maybe today. After I last updated you, I did some work in the house. Well, I did some actual reading as well, but I did some work in the house, and I put on an audiobook during that time. So I think I spent an hour listening to an audiobook, so that really helped. The audiobook I listened to was a botanical folklore of Britain and Ireland, and it's really fun. And right now I'm just going to wash my face and get cozy in the bed and read for like an hour before I go to sleep. So I'm going to do the same as I did yesterday and just take whatever time is left from today and put it on my load tomorrow. So actually you would think that the weekend would offer most opportunity to read, but for me in the weekend, you know, I like to spend some quality time with my husband, and yeah, so we usually go do stuff outside of the house, and there's also housework to be done, and at night we just hang out together and watch some TV or watch a movie or whatever. So that's usually not the time that I read. I usually read more during the week, so I think I will be able to read more the upcoming days, but we will see. Anyway, I'm going to read for hopefully another hour, and I will see you again tomorrow. Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Today is Monday, and there's still some time on the clock from yesterday. Well, it's basically overspill from Saturday still. And there's still 1 hour and 31 minutes left on the clock. It is 12:30 right now already. I gotta go walk my dog. I've got an appointment at 3, and I've got an appointment at 3 o'clock, and then I'm going to go into the city and we're going to have dinner with my mother-in-law. So there's not much time out of the day, but once I get home I will have the night to myself basically. Last week on Monday I spent 1 hour and 57 minutes on TikTok, so that's going to add up on the hour and 31 minutes that's on the clock right now. So that would mean that it is 3 hours and 58, 3 hours and 28 minutes that I should read today. So that's a lot. I'm just going to, I have the coffee machine on right now, so I'm going to grab a coffee and then I'm going to read for like half an hour before I have to go walk my dog. And when I get back I will have another half an hour or something like that. So I'm still on The Name of the Wind, of course, and I am on chapter 69, which is on page 469. So making progress. Hi, it's 8:15 and I am on page 484 of The Name of the Wind, and I have been reading for quite a while, but not nearly as many hours as I should have. There's still 2 hours and 40 minutes on the clock, so as it's early and I'm not that tired yet, I think I can read for many hours still. Well, not many hours, but like many minutes. Maybe I can even finish it today, but as it's almost 8:20 and I actually want to go to sleep at 10 so I can wake up early tomorrow. You know, there's not that many hours in the day left for me, but we will see what happens. Good morning. It's the next day, and so it's Tuesday, and yesterday I read a lot. Yesterday night. There is still some time on the timer, but I believe it's about 37 minutes. I am still on The Name of the Wind. I am now on page 526. Yes, so that's chapter 73. And I think I might be able to finish it today, because today we're still doing the swapping the screen time. And on Tuesday last week I spent 1 hour and 19 minutes on TikTok. So today will be about just under 2 hours of reading, so I think I should be fine doing that. Come to think of it, that will be about 60 pages in my case, so I definitely won't be finishing The Name of the Wind today, unless I read more, of course, which is always encouraged. But anyway, today I have to do quite a lot of stuff. I have emails to go out. I am, you know, taking care of my dog and my cats, so I have to do that. I want to go on a run. I have a lot of things to film today, and some laundry to do. So, you know, tonight I will have enough time to do some reading, but I don't think it will be a lot of reading today. But at least I think I will finally be able to get the clock to go to 0 today, so that's something at least. I'm just going to go get dressed right now, and I'm going to go on a walk with my dog, so I'll update you later. Hi guys, I just finished filming my November TBR, and I thought I would update you on my reading while everything is set up. So I wanted to talk a little bit about The Name of the Wind, because I am really enjoying this book. I think this will be a 5-star book. So, and the reason is because I have never actually felt this before about a book, but I feel like the conversations and the relationships and the actions and the motivations of the characters in this book are very realistic, by which I mean the main character is definitely morally gray. He does stuff, he says stuff just because it is what he feels is the best thing to do, but he at the same time he knows that they're not the things that they're not. This is hard to articulate. So the main character is morally gray, and but in a very realistic way. Like, everybody you know is morally gray, right? Usually when you read a book, the main character is doing everything because they feel that is the right thing to do. They are inherently good people, and when something goes wrong, when they do something that ended up not being the best thing to do, or ended up being morally unjust or anything, they're usually is a mistake, and they're usually kind of sad about it, distraught about it, and he just does things that are not necessarily good, but they're just the things that he does. How do I explain this? He doesn't have the best background. He's an orphan, and he has a lot of hardship in his life, and through that he probably sometimes does things that aren't right. I believe he stole something somewhere along the way. I'm sure he did. He stole stuff along the way, and he's not getting hung up about it. He just did it because that was for him the best thing to do at that moment. And yeah, I really enjoy how realistic of a person the main character is, and how realistic the interactions that he has with friends and other characters in this book also are. So yeah, that's really fun, and it's also really beautifully written. I'm really enjoying this book. So if you watch this, you should read this book as well. Especially, I mean, it's a very thick book, and this one has been looking at me from my bookcase for a long time, because, you know, the spine is also so thick. So it's copper. So it really stands out in my bookcase, and I've been looking at it for so long, and I finally decided to pick it up. And I am definitely not regretting this, and you should too. And I was thinking, you know, think about it as if you're reading two books. You could pick up this one, or you could pick up another book, read it, and then pick up a second book and read it. And by the time you would have read two books, you could have read this one. So it's not that intimidating, is it? You have read A Court of Mist and Fury probably, which is also thick. You have read Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix probably, and you were 12 when you read that. So you can definitely read this one as well. So do yourself a favor and read this one. Yeah, and I've also been listening to an audiobook which is called Botanical Folk Stories of Britain and Ireland. That's really fun. It's just a collection of stories that involve plants, and usually they involve fairies and, you know, their folk tales about plants in Britain and Ireland, just like the title says. And I really enjoyed that one as well. And the thing about audiobooks is I am usually not very good at paying attention to them. So books that are short stories are better for me to listen to in audiobook form than whole entire books are, because I can pay attention to them long enough. So yeah, that's it. I haven't read anything yet today. It is 2:30 and I'm still doing some stuff that I should be doing today. So I will update you later if and when I will read. And you can be sure that I'm going to be reading The Name of the Wind, because I really want to finish this one. And yeah, so that's it for the update. Hi, it's 8:30 and I haven't read anything today at all. So, but like I said, it's 8:30. I've got some tea ready. I just made my bed. I'm going to get changed and wash my face, and then I'm going to read for, I'm going to go for at least 2 hours. So, you know, the entire time that I should read today, plus whatever extra I can get, honestly. So, gonna do that now. Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday, and today we have to read for 2 hours and 50 minutes. So that means I spent almost 3 hours on TikTok last week on Wednesday, which is okay. But yeah, I have to leave in about 15 minutes, but I've got some breakfast here. Just some yogurt with granola. I'm going to read for about 15 minutes before I leave. And yesterday I finished the entire clock. So I read for a little bit over 2 hours yesterday night, and I made it to page 570, which is chapter 79. So making progress. Hopefully I can finish it today, but it's still about 100 pages. So, but in 3 hours I should be able to almost finish it. So then we will see. Hi, it's just past 8 again, and I decided to go up and read in bed again. I have 2 hours and 10 minutes left on my clock. So still on The Name of the Wind. I am on page 580, and right now they are camping for the second night in a row. So no spoilers, but if you've read the book, you know what is happening probably. And I was so afraid that something horrible would happen. Well, something horrible is happening, but I mean to the girl. I thought something horrible would happen. I'm not sure yet, but I am a little bit more reassured, but I'm still afraid. So let's move on. I'm going to wash my face and get cozy in bed and read and hopefully finish it today. So as I said, I'm on page 580, so it's like 80 or 90 pages, so I might not finish it today, but if I don't, I will probably be able to finish it tomorrow. So let's go. This book keeps throwing curveballs. It keeps happening and I keep falling for it every time. It's like something bad happens or some decision is made that is bad and or good. It happens both ways, and then a few sentences later it was a misunderstanding. I'm on page 613, chapter 86, and it's full. Oh my god, the book is fooling me and I feel stupid. And this writer, oh my god, this book. I'm gonna keep reading now. Good morning, it's Thursday today, and I just got out of bed. It's 8:30 now, and I've got a lot of things to do today. The first thing that I have to do today is go to a hair appointment at 10, so I have an hour and a half. I'm going to just relax a bit, have a tea, watch some YouTube videos. I've got Haley Femme vlogs on right now, and you know, after that I'm going to get ready, get a shower, get dressed, and if I have any time left after that, I will read. I only have to read for 1 hour and 32 minutes today, so my screen time last Thursday was not that high, luckily, because today I don't have a lot of time to pick up my book, but I think I will be able to finish this book today for sure. I had to stop reading yesterday after my clock ran out because I was having to go back and read sentences like 5 times before they kind of settled in my mind. So yeah, I had to stop, but I'm almost finished with The Name of the Wind. I'm on page 626, so there's about 40 pages left. If this is going to end the way I think it's ending, I am quite worried about this series. I believe that it is not finished yet, and honestly, no spoilers, but if this ends the way this is ending, I don't know if it ever will be finished. Yeah, worried about that. Yeah, it's a bold choice for an ending, but I do think it really works for a series, but it's also very frustrating, and oh my god, I have never read a book that ended this way. I mean, it's not done yet, it's still 40 pages as I said, but I think this is the ending. So I will update you about the rest of it later today once I do finish it, but that's just, you just have to go and read this book for yourself. It's a very good book. The ending is another curveball. Yeah, so I will update you later about this book. I'm ready, so I have a good 15 minutes before I have to leave. So I'll probably be reading for 10 of those. I have about 10 minutes to read, but I'm going to take those because I'm really curious to see how this book is going to unfold. And I've looked it up, and this book came out in 2007. And the third book is set to come out in December 2024. So yeah, he's definitely struggling with ending these series. Can you imagine having read this book in 2007 and then having to wait almost 20 years for this series to end? And it's only 3 books, so I'm glad that I didn't pick it up earlier, actually. Well, it's a very good book, and but I am glad that I didn't pick it up earlier because the wait would just be excruciating. So at least I can buy the second book immediately after I read this one. And so anyway, I'm going to read now because I don't have much time. Good morning, it's the next day, and yesterday I got home at around 12 at night, and I did start reading. I had like 45 minutes left on my clock when I got home, and I just went to bed and started reading, but I had to go back and read lines over and over again because I was tired, and also I had a massive headache, which is still there, but I just took some paracetamol, so hopefully that will go soon. So there's still 31 minutes left on my clock from yesterday. It's almost 11 already. I have sort of slept in. I just kept laying in bed after I woke up this morning and looked at TikToks. And I'm actually really curious to see at the end of this week if my TikTok screen time has gone down, because I definitely still was on TikTok a lot, but I do think it went down. But I should have been more mindful of not going on TikTok that much. Also, I went to the hairdresser yesterday and she took off a lot of length. Like it was this long, right? So it's gone now, and I asked for layers, but it looks very much like a blunt cut. And I asked for curtain bangs, and this is what she gave me. And this is why I never go to the hairdresser. They never ever do what I ask them to do, and they are always kind of like, I will do this and this because that will look better. And I'm like, no, I asked you to do something because I think that looks good. And they always take off so much. Like, they took off more than a year's worth of growth. Like, come on. So, well, I'm not so happy about my haircut, but it's fine. It will grow back. My hair grows pretty quickly, and it is looking healthier now, but it is a blunt cut and I don't really enjoy those on myself. So anyway, my book is upstairs. I should go get it quite quickly. I've got comfy clothes on today. I've got a lot of work to do around the house, but that is an opportunity to just put on an audiobook while I do that. And I want to start decorating a little bit for Christmas because it's the end of November and I feel like it's time. I'm not going to put my tree up today, but I will be doing something on my stairs, and maybe I will start doing something on my table, but I don't have a tablecloth yet, so I cannot start that yet. So anyway, yeah, there's 31 minutes left on my clock. Today I should read for 2 hours and 2 minutes. So in total it will be 2 hours and 33 minutes today of reading. But as I will just now wait a bit for my headache to go away. I already feel that it's working, the paracetamol, so it will probably be gone completely in like 15 minutes, but I'm going to have a tea and watch some YouTube before I start my day off. I'll update you later about where I am. I still haven't finished The Name of the Wind, but I will definitely finish it today because it's only 20 pages. So, I had breakfast, I went to walk my dog, I had some coffee, and I got stuck on the couch. It's past 2 now, and I haven't done anything but look at TikTok, which is exactly the point of this video, to not do that, but it happened again. So anyway, my husband will be coming home I think in about an hour and a half, and I wanted to have the house all the way in order and cleaned for him when he gets back, so that we could, you know, relax all weekend. And well, anyway, I have an hour and a half to rush through everything, and I think I will be able to do it, because there's not that much to do, honestly. It's just a little bit of a mess, so it's a little bit of tidying up and you know, vacuum and do some laundry, but you know, it's not that much. And I'm going to listen to an audiobook while I do it. Yeah, and hopefully I won't get stuck on the couch again. So let's go. Hey guys, it's past 11 and I still have an hour and 18 minutes on the clock. I still haven't finished The Name of the Wind, but I'm going to finish it right now. I think it will take about 20 minutes to half an hour. And after that I'm going to go to sleep. And I will finish the rest of my time tomorrow morning. Yeah, I did a lot of housework today. And while I did that, I have been listening to Botanical Folktales of Britain and Ireland, I believe. Really enjoy that book. And I think I've been listening to that for about an hour. And the rest of the time, which is a little bit over 10 minutes, I spent reading The Name of the Wind. But yeah, I read that while my husband was making dinner, so after he was done, I had to stop reading, right? So yeah, I'm going to finish the book right now. I finished it. It's a beautiful book. I will be getting the second book in the series really soon. And I'm going to sleep now, so I'll see you tomorrow. So that was a week of me swapping my TikTok screen time. And what have I learned? I have learned that I am spending way too much time on TikTok. And looking back at the past week, there's still quite a lot of screen time on TikTok. Especially Friday, I still did 3 hours. Even though I was busy that day. I don't know what happened there. But it has gone down. I have days where I only spend half an hour and days where I only spend an hour. So it's more than halved the time, but it's still a lot. It's still way too much time on TikTok. So I'm going to be more mindful of that in the future for sure. But I also read way more than I usually do. So I finished The Name of the Wind in this week, as you could have seen, and I really loved that one. And I also almost finished the audiobook of Folktales of Britain and Ireland, Botanical Folktales of Britain and Ireland, and I really enjoyed that one as well. The Name of the Wind ended up being 5 stars for me, and the Botanical Folktales it's just a fun read with little stories, but it's very interesting to me because, yeah, you know, I'm just very interested in those types of things, folk tales and fairy tales and religious based stories as well. So that one gets a 4 stars for me as well. And I started in The Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which I am about maybe a quarter of the way in. And I am enjoying that one so far, but reading it right after The Name of the Wind maybe wasn't the best decision because it's kind of falling short. And I do feel like this book is kind of telling instead of showing in a lot of ways, but I am enjoying it so far. So I will update you on that book once I finish it. So thank you so much for watching. I will be doing more reading challenges in the upcoming weeks because as I said, my TBR is lengthy and it's already the end of November and I've only read 3 books. So you can expect some reading challenges from me in the upcoming weeks. And thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, and please let me know what is your screen time like. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!